Yo, people, welcome back to the channel. And you may be asking, what's the different setup? What's going on? I'm not at home. I'm at my grandparents' house. We're visiting them for Christmas and New Year. Um, so yeah, but the Premier League doesn't stop, so we won't stop. But before I introduce the guests and everything else, I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Hopefully, the new year is it's a good year for you. And yeah, that just had to get that out of the way. But I think, potentially the first time, I think, got a Newcastle fan on a Premier League preview stream. It might be the first time or the second time. But so, Jack, how are you, mate? How are you?
Not too bad yourself.
I'm not too good because my rugby team here in South Africa lost to our better rivals. This is the fourth time in a row we have lost to them, so not not the best, not the best. Um, but yeah, let's get into some comments. Be up yourself, Josh fan, and Merry Christmas. Then Canada. I don't know what flags you got over there. In Canada, um, Britain flag, South African flag, and I don't know the last one. But yeah, let me think. No, it doesn't. Newcastle fans who says Wolf. Yeah, be up yourself, Craig. And but let's start. Let's start. Of the first game is an early kickoff. Um, Brentford versus Tottenham. So many things going into this match. Of course, Ivan Tony not playing. I believe he's not playing, and he is banned. But yeah, and of course Spurs. Richarlison is injured. I think. Yeah, I think he's injured. And Hurricane, we all know. You let your country down. You let your country down. Hurricane, of course. Son is by the only attacker that's good. That's gonna do bits for them. Romero's not even there for them. And of course, he played for Argentina. He's not there. So that back line of them, that back three is gonna be something else. So yeah. But I think Brentford, of course, they got good team. They at home. It's early kickoff. Um, so what do you reckon?
Tottenham are very defensive as we know. I think Harry Kane is going to have a bit of a World Cup hangover, like many England players did last year in the Euros. But I didn't think Harry Kane did much anyway to begin with. I think he's a very lazy striker. I mean, yeah, put the ball, get him the ball inside the box and let him have a shot. 99 out of 100 times he'll score. But I think now Brentford's striker Ivan Toney has been alleged with more um, um, strikes, betting, alleged with more betting strikes. I think that's probably going to put him out even longer. He's going to be banned even longer. And I don't see a better striker than Ivan Toney at Brentford in this current moment, who's going to bang in all the goals. Tottenham, they have Richarlison, who might be injured. They have Kulusevski, they have Son, they have Kane. They have a lot more depth. They have a lot more attacking quality than Brentford at this current moment. Maybe because it's at the Brentford Stadium, the atmosphere might change a little bit. But I do think Tottenham will come out on top. I will go with a 2-1 win to Tottenham. And I think Tottenham will just scrape it.
Yeah. Richarlison is out for up to 4 weeks. Thanks. So of course for a hamstring injury. I'm gonna say a 1-1 draw. I think I can see Brentford maybe pulling it off 2-1 because most it is early kickoff. Early kickoff, we all know what the big teams do on the early kickoff. And then uh, what? And they the team don't really look that good without if you take in consideration um, Harry Kane. I know they got Son and them, but Kane, it's not good. It's not gonna be good. With him being like we all know what the Brentford fans are gonna do. Um, so I'm gonna say 1-1. But Brentford might edge it. I'm gonna be honest. Brentford might edge it. Um, so yeah. Would you say 2-1 Spurs? Would you reckon is score for them?
I think Son will score, and I think Son and if Son and Kane really. I think Kane, yeah, but just getting ball and he'll finish it.
Fair enough. Goal scorers for me, I'm gonna say in Buemo, and then I think I'm gonna say um, what's his name? Son. Also, I'm gonna say him. So yeah. Uh, Josh Van getting his predictions in 3-1 Tottenham. He's backing them. He's backing the mighty Spuds. Um, so yeah. Let's Crystal Palace Fulham. This is a London derby. Um, 3 p.m. kickoff in the UK at Sellers Park. Again, Fulham lost in the last five. They are on a two-match losing streak. We all know Crystal Palace. They 50-50. They will win two games like they did with Southampton and West Ham, and then lose 1-0 to Forest. They're very inconsistent, and so yeah, and I don't think there's any injuries on both sides. Of course, Mitris is fit, and he got knocked out in the group stages, luckily for them. And I don't think Palace had any team, had anyone that made it to the quarterfinal. I think maybe, yeah, I think they had one Senegal player who made it to the round of 16, but don't think anything else than that. So both teams should be full strength team. team. If we look head to head, in the last six matches, Palace won three games, won one at home, won two away, drawn two, and Fulham have won one. Last time they played at Sellers Park, they drew 0-0 in 2021, and then Palace beat them 2-0. Then Fulham hammered Palace 4-1. Um, um, so, yeah, always see a better Palace, more consistent Crystal Palace side. Jack, what do you make of this?
For me, this has a draw written all over it. I think both teams aren't better than each other. I think they'll turn up on the day, no matter if it's at Selhurst Park or not, or if it's at where I forgot the name of the Fulham Stadium. My apologies. But yeah, for me, this has a draw written all over it. Fulham aren't too good at the minute. They lost against Manchester United towards the last game of the season before the World Cup, of course. Crystal Palace. For me, as a Newcastle fan, they're a bogey team for Newcastle. Newcastle just can never seem to smash them. But Crystal Palace seems to do all right against other teams. But for me, Palace ain't going to be on top. Neither is Fulham. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Fair enough. Enough. Um, I'm gonna say a 1-1. I'm gonna stick another 1-1 on on um in this game. Um, so yeah. 2-2 goal scorers.
Um, for Crystal Palace, I'm going to go Zaha and Ayew, and for Fulham, probably Mitrovic and probably Daniel James.
Daniel James. Is he at Fulham? Is he at
Yeah,
Leeds?
he's at Fulham. He moved in summer on the last day.
Got that. No. Through some comments, Brentford 2-2. Fair enough. Palace 2-2. 1-1. Fair enough. Now we move on to a game. I already know what my prediction. I'm gonna lap on another draw in this game. Um, because both teams are in the relegation battle. For Wolves, they are 20th, but Everton, are on a two-match losing streak alongside Wolves. So, yeah. And Everton also lost to Bournemouth, losing to Bournemouth 3-0. Um, but yeah, if we look at ahead in the last 10 games, both teams have won four, and both have drawn. There has been two draws. Um, last result against them was 1-0 Wolves. So yeah, at Everton home games, Everton usually won Wolves. One of course recently 1-0, then Everton won 1-0, then 3-2 Everton, and they had the 3-1 Wolves in 2019, and then 2011 and 10. It was 2-1 Everton and 1-1 in that game. So, yeah, of course, I'm sure that the Everton fans will be up for this. As it's a good away day for the Wolves fans. So, what do you think will win? Score prediction, thoughts?
I'm going to go with a 2-1 Everton. I think Wolves, yes, they can score. They're struggling to score this season. I don't think away days have been that good for Wolves. They haven't been too good. Neither have Everton, because they're one place below 18th. They're doing all right. 14 points isn't as bad as last season for a Newcastle fan with 5 points. Jesus. But I think Everton are going to come out on top of this game. The fans going to be up for it because they're heading into another relegation battle, which, as a Newcastle fan, is never easy to be in. I remember going through it every single year. It's not a nice feeling knowing that your team might get relegated. But I think Everton might just come out on top of this one. And Wolves won't really be able to get a sniff. And if Wolves do get a goal, which I predict them to, but I don't think it'll be a good goal, I think it'll be a jammy goal or a very lucky goal. So I'm going to go 2-1. And my scorers for Everton, I'm going to go with Anthony Gordon, and I'm going to go with Demarai Gray. And for Wolves, I'm going to go with Nunes.
Fair enough. Wolves have never won away from home so far this season. They've played
Their away record's been awful.
Yeah. Only drawn two games away from home. So they got 2 points on the road. So it's really not that great. That makes me think of changing my prediction of a draw. I think I'm gonna say a 1-0. No, 2-0. Gonna change from a draw to a 2-0 Everton. And so yeah. Let's just look at some comments. Everton nil, Wolves nil, boring draw. This will be another boring game. Everton 1, Wolves 1. Then now we move on to your team name. But I just want to pull up comments. Earlier, Craig said Newcastle to win the Carabao Cup and get top 4. I expect you will be happy with that.
We are
Yeah.
now second
What?
favourites to win it. It's Man City, then Newcastle. So we are second in line to win it from our fans.
You
From
don't think
everyone.
United? Don't think United, maybe?
This is on all fans. They think Man City will win it, and then next Newcastle. It came out today, and I'm very pleased with that. I mean, why? I mean, for me, Manchester United, they're not as focused and driven as Newcastle or Man City. Newcastle, yes, we haven't got the squad depth. We know that, but I feel like the morale we've got in the changing room, what we're doing on the pitch, and the manager, we're just, for me, 10 times better than Manchester United at this current moment. We've invested better than them. We've not spent £80 million on a fidget spinner. We've invested cleverly, and our whole back line. Our whole back line costs less than Harry Maguire. Our whole midfield costs less than what's his name? I think Casemiro, or Anthony. But we've invested better. I think there's more to come in January, such as James Maddison, which I don't think will play in this game actually. Maybe if it's to do with it in wanting to transfer, we don't know. I've seen him in Dubai, but on this game, back to the question actually. I do think Newcastle will win the Carabao Cup. I think it'll be Man City and Newcastle in the final, and I think we will get top 4.
Fair enough.
So I think Craig AFC is right there.
Fair enough. Once an Arsenal fan being right, eh? Never see that.
I think Newcastle when we play Arsenal on the 3rd of January next year, I think that'll be a cracking game. I think that might be one of the games of the season. Arsenal full of confidence, doing brilliant in the Premier League. Newcastle full of confidence, doing brilliant in the Premier League. I think it'll be. So will Arsenal. Man City will be a good game. I think the top 4 games, apart from Tottenham and Manchester United, all them top 3 teams will be cracking games when they play each other. Newcastle, Man City in August, probably one of the best games of the season.
Arsenal, Newcastle.
It'll be a very, very, very good game, and I'll be very excited to do a watch along for that.
Yeah, no, that's a tasty game. That's definitely a tasty game, and you can get it also, especially of how they.
As a Newcastle fan, I don't fear anyone anymore. I don't fear Man City. I don't fear Liverpool. I don't fear Arsenal. I don't fear anyone at the minute. Like I was saying in the Carabao Cup draw last night, I don't fear anyone. Even if we get Man City in that draw, I don't fear anyone. Even if we play Man City whenever we play them, or Arsenal, we'll get a result. I'm that confident of it.
Fair enough. No. But of course you play Leicester City before the Carabao Cup and all that. How do you see this game going? Of course,
we're actually playing them in a short amount of time because we're playing them Boxing Day and then we're playing them 9th of January in the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup. So might be good that.
Yeah. So of course you guys are in tremendous form before the World Cup break, winning 5 games on the bounce. Leicester City starting to get a move on in the table of 2-0 wins versus West Ham and Everton respectively. They did give Man City a tough game on the 29th of October. And they did lose them.
For me, that's because they didn't have Haaland. For me.
Yeah. But um, but what do you think? What will happen? Easy one for Newcastle.
I think a comfortable win for Newcastle. Leicester were picking up points towards the World Cup break, but I feel like now the break has come at a very bad time for Leicester. They've only just started hitting form. They've only just started hitting points on the table. Now they've had a month break. It will be exciting to see what they're like against Newcastle. Newcastle against Bournemouth, we grinded out a result. We looked good. We looked a little bit rusty, but now we've actually played a competitive game. Leicester don't get me wrong. Leicester looked good against MK Dons, but it's MK Dons. You're going to look good against them, aren't you?
Yeah.
We played a Premier League side and we still looked all right. So I think now Miggy needs to be on form again now, and we'll be excited to see what it's like against Leicester. But I think it'll be a comfortable win, 2-0 win to Newcastle. I'm gonna go with Callum Wilson and Miggy to score. Score. Once Miggy gets his scoring on the track again. But I feel like it'll be exciting to see what Leicester do, because we all know what happened last time Newcastle played Leicester. We got an absolute thumping, which was not nice to see. But we changed since then. We've got a better squad, better mindset, and I think Leicester won't really get a sniff. They may get a few chances, but best defence in Premier League, I don't think Leicester will really get a sniff. And I think Newcastle are going to go into this game a lot of confidence, and I think we are going to comfortably win 2-0.
2-0, fair enough. No, I can't argue with you. All your points, definitely. And I think you guys should win. When you guys play them, you usually beat them away from home. You only beaten them once in the last 10 games against them at home. Once you've beaten them. So, yeah. But I'm going to say another 2-0. I'm going to agree with you 2-0. 2-0 to Leicester, 2-0 to Newcastle.
And we go. I think second if we win that game. If Leeds beat Man City, fingers crossed. Well, no, because Man City play Wednesday, so if we beat Leicester, then for a day we'll be second.
Yeah, you will probably be loving it, you know. We're second.
That'll be best day of my life. That'll be best day of my life.
Uh, but I'll get into some comments now. What's the chat saying? Newcastle to beat Leicester 3-2. By scoring, you think Newcastle to concede some goals. 2-0.
I hope it'll be a high scoring game.
Us playing Newcastle away will be harder than playing Man City away. Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, because there's more atmosphere and there's actual fans in the stadium.
Yeah, true. Newcastle will win nothing. Be clean.
A bit of nerves I sense there.
That's
what they all say. That's what they all say.
If it's Scott on that county supports Liverpool, so he might be a bit salty.
Does he support Liverpool?
I think, yeah.
That explains it then.
Eddie Howe has done a terrific job. Yeah, definitely.
No, I don't really see anyone giving Eddie Howe really that much praise. They're all saying, "Oh, you got an oil club." I had someone in my chat yesterday saying, "Your club's got more oil than McDonald's French fries." I mean, wow. I don't think so. Like I said earlier, we've invested good. We've invested smart. And I think it's up to Eddie Howe, because you could see what Eddie Howe did when he came in without a January transfer window. We got some wins under our belt, and he improved the squad. So I think it's all up to Eddie Howe. Yes, our financial wealth at the minute does play a good part in that, in order to bringing some good players in on some good money. But I think it's all up to Eddie Howe as well, because it's all right bringing 100 million players in, but it's how good they get coached as well.
Yeah. Were you excited when you heard Eddie Howe was coming in? Or were you?
I was over the moon. I mean, there was talks about us getting Unai Emery. At that point, I didn't care, to be honest. I was that desperate. We were that desperate for a manager. But also, Unai Emery said no because we're in a relegation battle. He's too scared to take the job. Eddie Howe isn't. He ain't scared of anything. And that when Eddie Howe came in, to be fair, he's one of the managers I really like. Before he when he was at Bournemouth, I really liked him. I really liked him as a manager, and I would have took him at Newcastle any day of the week. And I think he fits the right profile. He's younger. He's got more experience. He's got a lot of experience for a young manager, and I think for a young manager, he's done really, really well. And he's got a lot more years of managing left in him. And also, he's left Bournemouth, came back as a better manager. He's been to training grounds such as Chelsea, Atletico Madrid. He's been to rugby clubs to learn and get better at coaching, and then he's come back Newcastle. I've got him at a good time. I think he's come back a better manager, and he's definitely shown that.
Fair enough. Be up yourself, Hashim. Be up yourself, bro. Leicester City, Newcastle. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be tough. Try for Leicester.
No.
Yes, I want all that money to also. Now you guys can keep your American owners. Who is crying about getting done by Man City last night? Yeah. Don't think they're crying. I think they're angry. Or they're crying.
I think Leicester fans just expect more from Liverpool at the minute. They're like, oh, we're going to win the title, we're going to win FA Cup, we're going to win Carabao Cup, we're going to win Champions League. You're not. I think you're over it. I think you're overestimating Liverpool at the minute, and they're not living up to the expectation. Darwin Núñez is crap. He's absolutely awful, and they definitely need a better number 9 than Darwin Núñez because he's not doing anything at the minute. He's not 80 million worth.
It's not that.
He is diabolical. He is awful. He missed about 6 He could have had a double hat trick yesterday against City. Didn't work the goalkeeper once. But yeah. Liverpool fans are just a bit. They just expect more from Liverpool at the minute.
Yeah. Southampton, Brighton. Is this a derby? Derby? Don't know.
No.
No.
You'd call it maybe a little derby, but I don't think they're really anywhere near each other.
Okay. But Southampton, awful run of form. 3 losses in a row. Brighton, I know Brighton fans, they love the Zebri, but the form has not been that great. They lost to Villa before the end of course football after being on a 2-0 winning streak, two matches on a winning streak. Of course, they beat Chelsea in that span where they won 2 matches, but I'm not gonna talk about that. Let's not talk about that. I really don't like. I like Brighton, but I really don't like them. Like some of the fans, just give me a headache. But this match, when they play this match is usually a draw. Out of 10 results, only 4 games out of those 10 have had one of those teams winning. It's been 3-1 to Southampton and 1-1 to Brighton in the last 10 games. The other 6 matches has been draws. So will this be another draw? You have to say probably another draw. But Jack, what do you reckon? Of course, you have played Brighton. I believe you've played them this season already.
We played both teams. We played Brighton and Southampton. We beat Southampton 4-1, and we drew to Brighton 0-0. But when we played Brighton, we weren't really. That was the second game of the season, and we weren't up for it yet. Brighton are going to win 2-1. I think Brighton are in good scoring for. They lost to Charlton, which would be disappointing, but they're a good scoring team and they're a good team. I don't have too much to say about this game. I think it'll be a boring game. I think Brighton are boring a little bit. I think Southampton are boring. Not much to say about them, but I just think Brighton are going to win 2-1.
Yeah. Of course, Brighton, they didn't score. They didn't score versus Charlton. They lost on penalties 4-3, eh, which is interesting. Of course, Trossard, he missed his penalty, and I think another big guy in their ranks must also penalty. Casado also missed a penalty. So all those penalty misses playing their heads, you never know. So yeah, I'm gonna say, let me just check it. I'm gonna say a draw. It's usually a 1-1 draw, 2-2 draw, just because I don't see most thing, well, most of them draw. A scoring game, I'm gonna say a 1-1 draw.
Okay.
Draw. Uh, one second. So yeah. Chestnut is 2-1 Brighton. Fair enough, be up yourself or rest, be up yourself. Brighton 2-1. Yeah, let's just be up yourselves. And yeah. But we'll move on to Aston Villa. Villa versus Liverpool. That's it. I will. Yeah. What's this comment? So this comment on YouTube, but yeah. Greg, I did see 300, but somebody unsubscribed, but I'm sure I'll get it today. I will get to 300. Me, 300, done, 350. Next target. But yeah, Craig has got to go, unfortunately. He's going, has to go out to a Christmas party soon. But Craig, can you quickly shout out your socials? Or else I will do it for you.
Yeah, you guys can go find me on YouTube at Toon TV. Just got over 1,000 subscribers, so thank you all for that. Go follow my Instagram. There'll be a link in the description as well. My Twitter and TikTok will be on there. And thank you to Hanno. Make sure you subscribe to him, get him to 350, and yeah, help the channel out as well. So thank you all for having me on.
Yeah. Yep, yourself, Jack.
Thanks,
And
Hanno.
yeah. See ya.
Cheers. See you later.
See you. Yeah, enjoy that Christmas party, Jack. But yeah, I'm gonna. His channel name is in the title. Certain info is in the description. Go follow him. He does some great Newcastle content, and so if you just want to learn a bit more about Newcastle, of course, if you see what's going on around them, follow him. So yeah. Oh, oh no. Um, uh, so yeah, let's see this. Be up yourself, Hashim, for that. Be up yourself for using other accounts. Up yourself, but yeah. Again, I will do a video release it tomorrow or from a video to about the channel and everything. So yeah, but be up yourself. Um, and yeah, Wolf, 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 Wolf. Uh, no, I will talk later on that. After let's wrap this up. But Wolf, or if you want to jump on, you can. I know you want to keep it like that, but you don't have to turn your camera on. But yeah, Villa versus Liverpool. Villa, they beat United 3-1, beat Brighton 2-1. Liverpool, of course, although they are on good form, but they don't play well. Although the problems with Liverpool. Mm, so, uh, so yeah, I don't play teams. Oh, but yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Um, but Liverpool, they don't look great. They got Ox and they got Milner starting at right back, first of all. They got Ox and someone else starting. So also non Canadian shoes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Again, they also have Trent. He's on holiday still. Van Dijk is back, I think. And of course, not so. Is it Upamecano? Oh, sorry, no, Nate is still not there. And of course, Villa, they haven't really, they've only beaten Liverpool twice. So I'm going to back Liverpool 2-1. I can't see a draw in that game. I don't see a Villa one. Um, so yeah. Uh, but next game is Arsenal versus um, West Ham, and of course, also it should be called East Ham because they are in the east of London. But the second London derby, it's, um, but Judgment is 2-1 Liverpool. No doubt Liverpool winning. Yeah, yeah. 4-1 Villa fan now. Boom. Oh, my son unreliable when it comes to defending. Yeah, true. But um, they they have they have some suspect defenders. But let's talk also West Ham. Um, Arsenal, of course, we know. Oh, no William Saliba. No William Saliba is away. How will they cope with him? They will Ben White now start at centre back. Who's their backup centre back? Like, for Arsenal, I don't know. And of course, we got who else do we have? Mm, no, no Jesus for them. That's another big thing. No Jesus. Um, well, no Jesus it doesn't really score the goals, but it is involved in all the playmaking and so forth. Um, but yeah, what else? Arsenal. What other problems do they have? Don't really think they have any other. But West Ham, their defense is gonna be a bit shaken without the Moroccan defender Aygurt not there. Of course, he was pivotal to Morocco. So, and yeah, um, I think that's about it. Um, And I think Arsenal will be ahead. I think they will definitely be ahead. And I think yeah, I would love to say West Ham win, but I think Arsenal do it. Um, do they keep a clean sheet? Don't think so. I'm gonna say 2-1. Mm, yeah. Should I talk about Chelsea last or should I do it now? Because Chelsea is the next match. Let me know. Oh, City should have absolutely destroyed Liverpool. Poor Darwin Noodles couldn't finish. Some chances, yeah. 2-0 also versus West Ham. Dream is 4-0 West Ham. And Morality 2-1 Arsenal. I'm gonna say 2-0. 2-0 Arsenal. I think they do keep a clean sheet. And as you may said last, I will speak on them last. I'll save the best for last. You already know. Uh, mm, so yeah, next game is Man United versus Forest. Um, Man United versus Forest. Again, we look at Man United. They don't have World Cup one. They don't have the two World Cup winning centre backs. It's Varane and Lisandro Martinez there. So, of what I heard, they did play Casemiro there. So it's so they might line up with the exact same lineup as they did with Burnley, which of course did put away Burnley, but Forest, can they break them down? Can Man United break Forest down? If we look at the games that they have played and teams that have sat back, we look West Ham, they beat them 1-0. Oh, Fulham, they needed a late goal to beat them, also sat back. And, if we look at Everton, they needed to come back after trailing 1-0 down. Leicester City, I can't remember that game. Um, yeah. So the question is again, can Man United perform when they do? Can Man United perform when they do when they have to break a team down? That's a big thing. And I've got to give Jack's predictions. I will do this. It's after mine. But I'm gonna say a 1-0 to Man United. I'm gonna say 1-0 United. No, sorry, 2-0. 2-0 Man United. Um, 2-0. Wolf. Uh, 7-0. Fair enough. 2-0. Hashim, not be realistic. Wolf, no Varane, Martinez, United, come on, Forest. Dream, 1-0 Forest, reality 2-1, fair enough. Of course, man. Yeah, they can, but can you guys break down a team that just sits back the whole game, but can also attack going forward? Yeah. Um, yeah, that would be a big one. But I'm gonna read what's comments. Uh, just so Wolf Beckenham. But Jack said 2-1 Liverpool. Fair enough. He said 2-0 Arsenal, and he said 1-0 Man United, same as me. Um, so yeah. But the next game will be Leeds United versus Man City. Of course, Man City coming back from that 3-2 over Liverpool. Prem wise, they're coming off the back of a loss to to Brentford. Where they lost 2-1 on most of the players were returned. But of course, Leeds United, they beat Bournemouth 1 week 4-3, excuse me, loses the other week 4-3. Right. So yeah, Leeds and Man City are both teams lose. Fair enough. Yeah. Um, I'm not gonna look for more because City dominated. Usually City won this game. I don't expect anything else. 3-0 City. Um, so yeah, 3-0 City is my prediction. Jack's prediction is 3-1 City, so I expect Leeds to get a goal. 4-1 City, fair enough. 20-0 wow. 9-0, fair enough. All on back of Ben, yeah. Three goals. Wow. Calm down, calm down. But next we'll talk about my favorite club, Chelsea, and a player bogey team, Bournemouth. And let me get one thing straight here. Let me get one thing straight. I'm not confident. I'm not confident playing Bournemouth at all. Jack told me backstage that Bournemouth are a very defensive team, a very, very defensive team, and we don't like that. We don't like that. We saw even with Potter's Brighton, they don't break down teams. They don't. They don't. See ya, Wolf. Be up yourself. See you later. So yeah, see ya, Wolf. Be up yourself, bro. Be up. So that's my thing. Like we, uh, if we draw, I'm fair enough. Um, like we might scrape a one. If we look at it, of course we know Bournemouth. They slept us 4-0, beat us 1-0, and that was in one season. I think, yeah, in one season, lost twice to them, done the double over us. The previous that was the 1920 season. Or yeah, I think the 1920 season. No, not it can't be. Can't be. Sorry, no. In the 1819 season, they beat us 4-0. So they are a bogey team. Let's get that right. Right. And we we got uh, we got players back, but also got like Kovacic is out, Kante's out. Loftus Cheek is out. Kovacic is not out. He of course played for Croatia in the semi-final. Um, who else we got? Um, Ruben. Who else is out? Let me just grab my phone to see. Team news. News. Where is it? Um, but Ruben is out. Kovacic. Ziyech is also not there. And Reece James is back. I think he might play. Um, Ben Chilwell, that's other. He's also gone. So I might do. Let me do my lineup. Um, uh, um, Let me do my lineup. Uh, so I don't think we. I think we can win, but I won't be surprised if we do lose. I'm gonna say. I will do my prediction later. Let me. Will we play back three? I don't think so. I think back four. I can play back four. So I'll share my screen and we'll do my lineups. Uh, the squad builder. In goal, I don't know if Kepa is out. So he might be back fit. Right? Uh, no, I think Kepa is fit. Just let me know in the chat. Come on, work. Kepa. Only one Kepa. No, not Pepe. Pele. Imagine Pele in goal. Kepa. Just let me know in the cover. I forgot about Brozier. Yeah. For now. Is Kepa out? Got it. Okay. Then Mendy has to start then. Oh, but he didn't confirm that in his press conference. Um, but fair enough, fair enough. Um, Monday. Um, yeah, but if he's out, he's out. Um, right back. Do you for Reese? I think if there's any game to ease him in, I think it has to be this one. I think just ease him in, give him 60 minutes. Um, give him 60 minutes. Manage race, give him 60 minutes, then rotate him. And got Chelsea, yeah, Silva and Koulibaly is probably gonna be the back four. Also, because Silva is back. Um, Chelsea. There we go. Koulibaly is probably gonna be centre back. Koulibaly. Um, left back is gonna be Corella. Um, why does it keep putting Pele there? Cook, right. Okay. Jorginho. We're gonna start. Uh, Aubameyang. Aubameyang up front. Think Pulisic. I think he will gonna start Pulisic. I think. Don't think Sterling is up to sharp enough. Now, I don't know what to. Yeah. Mm, uh, let me check. Uh, yeah, no. Uh, said on the 7th of December. Kappa is not quite, but that's a long time. Let me check what the mirror said. Return dates for Kappa. Let me just check. Fofana, Kappa. Uh, It remains a doubt. It remains a doubt. I think Mendy will start. I think Mendy will start. Right wing. Oh, I don't know. Midfielders. Gallagher is probably gonna start. Not. Because Kovacic Kante is out. Ruben is out. Zachariah, we got. Yeah, no. Okay, it's gonna do this. I believe. I think. Mount. Mount on the right. We play Gallagher. 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 Then we play Zachariah. That's the midfield I want to see. This is the midfield I want to see. Put Mount there because we don't have another right winger. Pulisic, I think Pulisic will start over Sterling because we all know Sterling the prawns. Aubameyang is going to start up front because we don't have anyone else. And maybe put Havertz there, but I don't think so. I think Aubameyang is the answer. There you could put Havertz on the right. You could, but I wouldn't. I think put Mount there. There. And yeah, that's my team. Do you guys agree with that? I would argue and play as in like, I think I will. I think give him four. I think play him. Don't think come off the bench. I think start. Not start him. Give him a few minutes. Just to give him some confidence. And, that's what I'm gonna say. Um, I forgot about tomorrow. Yeah, no. Mount can go away. Put Omari Hutchinson. Omari. Don't know if they have him. Omari Hutchinson. Don't think they have him. I just spell this name right. Omari. Yeah. I should have him. Let me search just paste. Search. 817. Hutchinson. It's not one of these lots. Omari. Omari. No, they don't have him. Okay, but you guys know Omari Hutchinson on the left. Then take Gallagher. Then take out. I think putting Gallagher. Okay, just to boost his confidence because he didn't get loads of minutes versus for England. So I think put Gallagher in. So yeah, that's just my personal. But yeah, that's okay. The Wi-Fi's good. So yeah, Omar Hutchinson on the right. It's Aubameyang, Pulisic there, Gallagher, Junior Zachariah, Cucurella, Koulibaly, Mendy, Silva, and James. Could argue to put SB there, bring James off the bench, but I think give give James a few start him for a few minutes. No, start him for, let's say, a half. Give him 30 minutes under the belt, and then take him out. So yeah, prediction wise, I'm gonna say 2-1, 2-1 Chelsea. Jack has said 1-1. Fair enough. Uh, Um, bro, we don't even know if he did score a trick. There's no pictures. There's nothing. So there's no evidence. There's no evidence that we did beat them 5-1. So yeah. But yeah. No, wait. No, actually change that. Change that 2-1 to 1-1 because I think yeah. No, change that to 1-1. Change that to 1-1. Um. But yeah, be up Jack. Heck, for joining. He did provide excellent and information and analysis via himself. Go subscribe to him. It just crossed 1K the other day. So go subscribe to his channel. Get him to let me just check. Tune TV. He gets him is now getting to 1.03. Get him to 1.03. I am sure you guys can do that. And to have a Merry Christmas. Hopefully, just can get the job done. But probably tomorrow there will be a championship video. So then you guys can go and watch that. That's probably going to be the last video till Christmas. So do make sure to smash the like on that, watch that. Some interesting championship games. And yeah, I will be going on Rush's channel for the exact same. So tune in for that. Yeah, have a good Christmas. And happy New Year. Tomorrow, two videos coming out. Um, and yeah, stay tuned also on Rest of Football. We'll be working more closely and helping him out of his channel and so forth. So yeah, but be up yourselves, be up yourself. Just friend, as always, yeah, good Christmas, yeah, Merry Christmas to you all. Till in a bit. Peace.